Now, hello everybody, my name is Christian and welcome back to Skycast. And today we're going to be watching Tropical Storm Sarah as it moves into portions of Honduras and the Mexico area, as well as some severe weather expected through portions of the United States, including today. Let's go ahead and get right into it. And now, across portions of the eastern coast of the United States, we are seeing a decent amount of rain through this area, and anywhere from the Kitty Hawk area down into portions of Myrtle Beach and Charleston, we'll have the possibility to see some stronger storms tonight. Anything that can tap into the environment that's out here and rotate will have that possibility for those stronger storms. For today, the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center has issued a 2% tornado risk across this region. Once again, anywhere from Myrtle Beach in the Charleston area up into Kitty Hawk. This is the North Carolina South Carolina border. We'll have a possibility for that rotating thunderstorm, possibly even moves off of the coast of the eastern side of North Carolina, South Carolina. So this is something that obviously not going to be a great concern, but this is something that we are going to continue to monitor this afternoon. Stronger storms that accompany this will have the probability of some gusty winds as well. National Weather Service highlighting that 5% wind risk. Winds of about 55 to 60, maybe even gusts up to 65 are possible through this area. Just today, it's not a whole lot of a concern. Something that definitely needs to be eyeballed. Whoops, I pulled down the wrong thing. Something that we will definitely need to be watching is this area for this trough that is expected to move into the eastern United States, and you can start to see that form up down here towards the south near Mexico and Arizona. Eventually, towards the 18th, or this is on day 4, we will start seeing that shift. Those yellows begin to pop up, and that is where we're going to see a highlighted risk for severe weather for actually 2 days, day 4 and day 5. Sunday and Monday, the National Weather Service has highlighted an all hazards threat. For this one on day 4 on Sunday is going to be anywhere from the Mexico border north of Uvalde up into San Angelo and Abilene. This is just west of the Fort Worth area. And then as we shift to day 5 on Monday, where this trough continues to move east, Fort Worth, Austin, Killeen, Waco, all under this all hazards threat. For this risk of storms, the National Weather Service is highlighting that convection may turn towards a linear slash a QLCS mode, which if you don't know what that is that brief tornado threat. That is that line of storms that usually are associated with bringing those damaging wind gusts. But this will also, anything that can spawn ahead of that line, that will have a possibility of those severe wind gusts as long with that tornado potential as well. And that is why we do have that day 4 and that day 5 outlook for this set of storms. The CSU MLP is also actually picking up on some severe weather for day 6. This would include my area of the woods, anywhere from Michigan down into portions of the Mississippi Valley, including a broad portion of Tennessee and Kentucky, could all be under the gun for some severe weather. It is still very far out, and it obviously doesn't look very interesting right now, but this could obviously grow. This could obviously die. We're just going to continue to watch this. Day 4 and day 5 are still pretty far out, so intensity and all that will continue to be updated. So make sure to tune in to your local weather office, or also follow me down on X where live updates will be posted. Link is in the description. And now I do want to take a trade over into some of the snow areas. California, one of the areas that we were seeing for the atmospheric river making landfall from Washington State, was one of the areas that did see some totals for snow. Along with California, we also did see a major snowstorm move into the Colorado area. This video taken from Colorado. The name will be posted on the top left side of the screen. But very adorable dog. Finally got out to see some of that snow as it was still continuing to fall. And here is a view of some of the snow that fell in was moving in from Washington, the Southern California area was seeing a major area of wildfire. This was towards the Oxnard area north of Los Angeles. This snow did not have an effect for that area. Sadly, it was up towards the NorCal area. But this is still very cool to see. Those higher elevation areas did see some accumulating totals. Not very much, obviously, but still, they did get some. And for this time of year, it's not often that they get that. Ahead of that fire danger, though, some rain on towards the Southern California area. Not much, but some rain also did fall associated with that atmospheric river. Did not do much with the fire, and the fire is still working to be put out. Same with the area up towards New Jersey, which numerous fires have broken out, and there's not been much rain just to put it out. But the rain and all that towards this area is something that we're really going to have to continue to monitor to see if those drought conditions do end. Now, before we end this video with a bang, I do want to shift over to Tropical Storm Sarah, which is right now gaining strength and intensity in the Caribbean. This is a tropical storm with winds of 50 miles an hour, and this is heading west, and this will continue west into tomorrow, where it will make landfall into Honduras area. You can see that line right here. That is the area that we're going to be watching for rain totals, which could be of a concern for flooding. If we're currently looking at the infrared area for clean infrared, you can see, we'll go back to the drawing tool, you can see all this cover is associated with this storm. This eye of this storm, not really defined, but is in more of that general area where the tropical storm logo is. But all this area is a concern, and this is rain falling. It is pretty expansive. This will continue into portions of Mexico and the Yucatan area. And eventually what we are expected to see is that this will, pull the drawing tools back up, is that this will shift over to the east. And that could be a threat for portions of Florida. Not 100% sure that that is what we're going to see, but this is what a lot of the models have been predicting. A lot of the spaghetti models and the ensembles are agreeing with a shift towards the east, towards Florida. Intensity and all that is still undetermined as well. This area of landfall near the Yucatan and towards Honduras is going to be a major undertaker for the intensity as this shifts east. So this is something that we're just going to have to keep an eye on, see how it does in the Gulf of Mexico with those cooler water temperatures and some of that wind shear in that area, which could rip the storm apart as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and choosing Skycast as your go-to weather. Special thank you to WeatherWise. We dedicated this video to the WeatherWise platform. You can download it. Link will be in the description for the website. You can also download it on Apple and Android, and it is completely free, so make sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.